What's going on, my friend? It's Geoff Newport from ChasingStrength.com. And in today's video, we are answering the question, how can you work out more than 3 times a week if you want to without burning out or injuring yourself? Well, why are we answering this question in today's video, you might be wondering? That's because I routinely get emails from people wanting to know the best way, right? Air quotes, best way to work out or train more than 3 days a week. And sometimes they're talking like 6 days a week. So how would you do that? Now, more often than not, the solutions they provide in their email, right, if they provide a solution at all, is by combining multiple workout programs. And it goes something like this. Geoff, how can I combine heavy barbell work with your Big Kahuna program and the faster than Usain Bolt fat loss program? All right. And by the way, those are just made up programs. I don't actually have a Big Kahuna program or a faster than Usain Bolt fat loss program, although that would be pretty cool, I guess. Anyway, my answer is always, right, you don't. Okay. Now, why is that, Geoff? Like, why are you so inflexible? Why are you so hard about this? Well, that's because all my programs are designed to be what are called standalone programs. And that means there's nothing else you need to add to them to get the results you're looking for, other than the, prescribed 2 scoops of commitment and discipline, right? Now, I'm going to go on a side rant here. Okay. And if you don't like side rants and you're easily offended by frank, candid talk or straight talk, then punch out now. Okay. Or fast forward about 30 seconds. All right, so here's the side rant. I always love it, and love it is in air quotes, when people critique my program saying they won't work or don't work, but they either A, haven't actually done the program, okay, or B, they modified or changed the program to suit their desires. And as a result, they didn't get the outcome they were looking for, all right? Right now, so the problem is, if you change or modify the program, then you didn't do the program, did you? Right? So that means you have disqualified yourself from evaluating said program, right? So just don't be that guy, all right? Now, that's the end of the side rant. Now, back to how do you put a program together more than 3 days a week, all right, if you wanted to. So here's how I recommend you do it. On day 1, you're going to do the program. Remember, it's only the program if it's done exactly as written. Day 2, you're going to do restoration work, and that's mobility work, flexibility work, whatever you want to do, okay? And then do some walking. Day 3, you guessed it, you're going to do the program again, okay? Day 4, more restoration, mobility work, more walking. Day 5, yep, the program. You're doing the program and only the program on day 5. And then day 6, you're going to do restoration work, mobility work, walking, or, maybe you want to go for a hike or a, wave out on the wave runner this time of year. It's kind of nice, right? Do some surfing, whatever, biking. You're going to go do something that's fun. All right. And then on day 7, you're going to take off. Okay. Now that's pretty simple. Now, why would I recommend structuring it this way? That's also simple. Okay. If you've ever had joint pain that hung around like a ghost in a haunted house, then you'll know what I mean. And if you haven't, trust me, you do not want to find out from firsthand experience. So that's why restoration and mobility work to keep your joints healthy and moving through their full ranges of motion is so essential. And that's why I recommend you do it 3 days a week, right after your training session or your program days. Okay. And now, why is that, Geoff? Why are you just so adamant about this? Well, that's because what most people don't know is that joint pain actually inhibits your strength. So it decreases your ability to get stronger, and it also decreases muscle growth or inhibits muscle growth. Now, here's another point that most people don't know. If you spend enough time with joint pain, you're actually going to lose the strength you have, and you're actually going to lose muscle around the affected joints, okay? I know from experience. You do not want to walk a mile in no shoes, okay? Speaking of walking, why is there so much walking? Well, walking is the simplest, easiest way to increase your NEAT, N-E-A-T, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, right? Simply put, you're just moving more without formal exercise, so you're going to burn more calories than you would if you're just sitting on the keister in front of the computer, all right? Plus, walking has several other benefits, right? Especially if you like to walk outside, which I highly recommend you do regardless of the weather. So what are those benefits? Well, here are 4. Number 1, walking helps your body produce vitamin D, which is critical for bone health and improving the functioning of your immune system. Number 2, walking reduces stress. It reduces anxiety and depression, all right? Number 3, it improves sleep. Okay. And number 4, walking is great for self-reflection, deep thinking, meditation, prayer, right? That's again, just the name of 4. There are more out there. You can go look them up yourself if you want to. Now, Geoff, how much restoration and walking work do you recommend? You might be wondering. Well, it's totally up to you and your schedule. Personally, I walk 30 to 45 minutes every day, sometimes a little longer on the weekends, all right? And it's usually after breakfast or lunch. What about restoration work? Well, again, I do that daily as well. Now, some days more than others, depending on how hard I trained and how much I need. Okay. Now, you also may be thinking, well, Geoff, what if I want to use my kettlebells more than 3 days a week, right? How do I do that without burning myself out or getting injured? Because you kind of did a cheat code on me, right? You showed me how to train 6 days a week, but only 3 days a week with my kettlebells. All right. That's because that's the best way to do it. Now, if you have good recovery and good mobility and you're injury free and you want to train 4 days a week, well, I will leave one of my favorite programs for doing so in the video description below. And if you're one of those people who insists on training daily, good news for you. Yes, it can be done, but you have to scale the work back done in each training session. In fact, I've got a 5-day-a-week program that people love. It's 15 minutes a day plus a 5-minute workout. I wish it was 5-minute workout plus a 5-minute warm up. So 20 total minutes of training, right? 5-minute warm up, 15-minute workout, 5 days a week. People love it. They love the results they get, right? It builds a lot of momentum, a lot of consistency. I will leave the link to that in the video description below. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, click the like button, smash that subscribe button, share it with a friend, leave a comment in the video comment section below. Almost forgot what that section was called, all right? But just keep the comments clean and respectful and polite. Otherwise, we'll just delete them and nobody will ever see them, all right? So until next time, my friend, stay strong.